of us guys around. In Florida there are, but on the West Coast here, people generally are given to the opinion that there are no, quote, historical or significant shipwrecks, and they're wrong.
So what treasures lie hidden beneath the waters of San Diego? Well, the ultimate find for any treasure hunter would be a Spanish galleon. And Bill Warren believes there is a galleon, maybe 2 galleons, off the coast of Point Loma.
One of them we know is called the Capitina, that lost its rudder here in a storm, and the old manifests say that it sank somewhere off of San Diego and hit a reef.
Warren and his crew have a little help today from the Honeywell Corporation, which brought along the RCV-425. It's a remote-controlled underwater search vehicle, kind of an underwater R2-D2. It looks almost alive.
This vehicle is designed to be able to go out and search for and recover objects, and also to be used for mine warfare, to go out, actually locate mines and drop an explosive charge and blow them up.
On board the Tango, the team can see what the robot sees on a TV screen and get a sonar picture as well.
All right. Yeah, I have a big target right here.
The target turned out not to be a galleon, but it was something from a sunken ship. Divers helped bring up a deck vent from some forgotten old ship, who knows what type of ship, before they find what they're looking for.
It takes a bit of dreaming, reading and researching, and then actually going out and trying to raise the money and pulling it off. Yeah. It's a challenge, but I welcome it.
You think someday you're going to find something worth millions?
I know we will.
I guess you have to believe that, or you shouldn't be a treasure. Chris Saunders, News 8, off Point Loma.
First vintage was in San Juan Capistrano.
Cave, huh?
With a collection of the skulls that he allegedly found in the cave.
Can we see that?
Yeah.
It looks like about 10 skeletons inside there.
Right.
And then the above picture is where supposedly
That was
you
the site.
found the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
The article says 22,550 coins.
An ancient Spanish treasure near the mouth of the creek.
Interesting. Well, we're looking forward to this tour you're going to take us on. He found them in the grave.
Well, these items were supposedly found in the grave along with some dozen or more skeletons that allegedly were the skeletal remains of the Ulloa crew. And this, I really don't know what this is supposed to be. Some sort of a pendant, I suppose. The interesting thing, I think, is the cross on here. What does that mean? It would mean that some Christian, it's a Christian symbol, obviously. For that to show up in California at 1500 would be most unusual. You'd have to speculate either one of two things. Either the Jesuits brought it in here by way of Arizona or New Mexico and dropped it off, or else, in fact, there were Christians on board the vessel.
Mexico, by some archaeologist. I'm not sure how old it was, but he told me the way you could tell if it was hand drilled rather than with a modern drill is that the hole would be larger on the external surfaces of the stone and smaller inside. Can I see what that looks like? Is it larger on the outside and smaller? Yeah. It looks like it is, but of course maybe the rope or whatever wore it away or something. Are these on display here at the mission or not?
No, these are back part of the archival materials.
We notice on your desk you have a number of pages here, looks like relating to the the galleon hunt and coins. Are these Spanish coins now, or are these Roman coins?
These are most of these apparently are both Spanish and Roman.
A mixture.
Yeah.
Now, how do you? Supposedly they came out of the same treasure site.
Supposedly they came out of the cave.
How do you explain
the story?
How do you explain then coins that were minted somewhere around 1540s when the ship supposedly sank, and also Roman coins. It looks like dating around 89 or 90 A.D. with the Emperor Trajan. How do
Right.
you
Well,
justify that?
I can't reconcile that, quite honestly.
Hmm. Is there a possibility that the sailors would have carried 1,500-year-old coins on their person?
We finally arrived today after a strenuous trip from Las Vegas with a little detour way up that way, about 2,000 miles to Detroit. Now we're at the dock at Treasure Key, and we're waiting for the ferry boat to take us back across. You can hear the thunder in the background. It's really an outdoor setting here. It's really wild, the weather. And behind me is Nunjack, if you can see that, where we're gonna probably be diving tomorrow, if not today. Joe Barnett's over here doing the push-ups. But this has been a long-awaited trip, and we're excited about the possibilities out here in Green Turtle. And we couldn't ask for a better day. Say anything, Adam? No. We're on the end of Great Guana Key, looking for a wreck that's already been spotted by a couple of the locals. We're getting ready to drag Joe Barnett here, famous draggee or dragger, across this reef. You can see the reef, well actually I'll point the camera over the edge. That's the bottom. We're sitting in like 10 feet of water, it looks like, here on a hard-looking reef. So like I was saying, here we are at the north end of Great Guana Key, if you can see right behind me. Beautiful beach back here. And all along this eastern side is a very nasty, dangerous reef that has sunk many ships. And this area right that we're sitting over, and Leonard Thompson and another diver by the name of Bookie Albry that I met this morning at the Golden Grouper, they've all seen wreckage of ships here. And they brought up Spanish cannons right up near the beach right here.